In the middle of a joyful celebration, my mother-in-law waved a typed list and declared that her son had married the wrong woman. The smiles disappeared the moment I read the secret hidden in the middle of the page out loud. It was a Saturday afternoon in a community center in a small Indiana suburb. Pink, It's a Girl banners hung crookedly on the walls. Plastic tablecloths covered folding tables, and a sheet cake sat in the center, slowly melting under fluorescent lights. I was 8 months pregnant, my feet swollen inside cheap flats, my mind running constant numbers. Mortgage, car payment, the hospital estimate we'd opened at the kitchen table 2 nights before. My husband Cole had lost his manufacturing job last year. He was working temp shifts at a warehouse now. Less money. No benefits. A lot of pride swallowed. Everyone was laughing when Donna walked in. My mother-in-law. She was holding a neat stack of stapled papers, typed and formatted like a presentation. Her smile was sharp. "I just want to say something," she called out. "This is for my son." People assumed it was a toast. Few clapped. She lifted the pages. "This is a list of reasons my son married the wrong woman." Laughter rippled through the room. Someone said, "Oh Donna, you're terrible." Even Cole gave a quick, awkward smile, like he didn't want to overreact. I felt my chest tighten, but I stayed seated. She began reading. "She doesn't understand money." Few chuckles. "She doesn't meet our family's standards." More uneasy smiles. "She puts pressure on my son and makes him feel like a failure." That last one landed differently. I stood up. "Let me see it." The room quieted. I took the pages from her hand. The list was neatly typed, bullet points and all. But halfway down the 3rd page the font changed slightly, like it had been copied from somewhere else. I read out loud. "I know I messed up the savings. Don't blame her. I told her to trust me." Silence fell hard. I looked at Cole. His face had drained of color. I read it again slowly. "I messed up the savings. 6 months ago, we'd had enough saved for a down payment. Cole said he had a good investment opportunity. Asked questions. He'd said he had it handled. A few weeks later, the money was gone. He told me expenses had piled up." I looked back at Donna. "You skipped this part. That's private," she snapped. "No," I said calmly. "You made it public." Kept reading. "Mom, don't tell her I said this. She already feels like everything is her fault." My throat tightened, but I didn't cry. "You left out the part where he admitted it was his decision," I said. "You left out the part where he asked you not to hurt me." Someone shifted in their chair. My friend Alex crossed his arms and said quietly, "That's not fair, Donna." "I'm protecting my son," she shot back. "You're protecting him from accountability," I replied. I turned to Cole. "Is it true?" He nodded slowly. "Yeah, I made a bad call. I didn't tell you because I was embarrassed." Now everyone was watching him instead of me. "I'm not perfect," I said. "I deal with anxiety. I get overwhelmed. But I didn't gamble our savings. I didn't blame someone else." Donna's confidence cracked. She looked around for support. No one stepped forward. Not her sister. Not Cole's aunt. Not anyone. "If you want to stay," I said to the room, "stay to celebrate this baby. Not to tear down his mother." Donna gathered the papers without another word. She walked out alone. The party slowly restarted, but it felt different. People hugged me. Megan squeezed my hand and whispered, "You handled that." That night, Cole and I sat at our small kitchen table under a dim light. No yelling. No dramatic speeches. Just truth. He admitted he felt like a failure. I admitted I'd been trying to control everything because I was scared of losing stability. "If you ever hide something like that again," I told him quietly, "I won't stay." He nodded. He knew I meant it. The next week we met with a financial counselor. My cousin helped us build a realistic budget. It wasn't magic. The debt didn't vanish. But the secrecy did. When our daughter was born, I held her against my chest and thought about that afternoon. The balloons. Kate. The moment the laughter stopped. I didn't scream. I didn't throw the papers. I just read the whole truth. And sometimes that's enough. Sometimes the strongest revenge is refusing to let someone tell half your story.